Welcome back. You're watching Newsx with me, Devika Devan. In a major development, a fresh intelligence report from investigative agencies has revealed a long, disturbing pattern of terrorist associations linked to the Al-Falah University. This is not the first time students from Al-Falah have been involved in terror attacks. Several such cases have now emerged over the past 2 decades. Investigators have identified a significant link to a former Al-Falah University student, Mirza Shadab Baig, an active member of the Indian Mujahideen and an alumnus of the Al-falah Engineering College. Baig completed his B.Tech in 2007. He was previously involved in the 2008 Delhi and Ahmedabad blasts. Following the 2008 Delhi blasts, Baig fled India and is now subject to an Interpol red notice. As of now, he remains one of India's most wanted terrorists and has been on the run since 2008. He's played a key role in the 2008 Jaipur blasts as well. Baig travelled to Udupi to collect explosives for the Jaipur attack. There, he provided Indian Mujahideen commanders Riaz and Yasin Bakhtal with large quantities of detonators and metal bearings used in the IEDs. His engineering background made him highly skilled in bomb-making techniques. When we talk about the Ahmedabad Surat attacks, about 15 days before the Ahmedabad blast, Baig reached the city, conducted a recce and played a crucial role in IED fitting, logistics and bomb preparations. His name has also surfaced in the 2007 Gorakhpur blasts after his links with the terror organization Indian Mujahideen network were established. His property was seized by the Gorakhpur police. A reward of rupees 1 lakh was also announced for his capture. But what does this really tell us about the state of affairs as far as intel collection, gathering and then focusing on the same is concerned in India? I take that conversation forward. Major Shashi Asthana with us, senior defense expert. We also have with us shortly Mr. Sanjay Sai will be joining us as well. But let me begin with Major Shashi Asthana. Major Shashi Asthana, I want to understand from you, sir. When I read about the investigation right now into the Delhi blast, the investigation into the Al-Falah University, how is it that a terrorist associated with the Al-Falah University has already existed in the years 2007 to 2008 and somehow there wasn't enough of an eye that was kept, it seems, on the activities of this university? Because we're talking back in the day about one guy whose links have come out. We don't know how many more such links will come out, but very recently after the Delhi blasts, tens and over 10 doctors of the university have either been arrested or have been taken into custody for questioning. So clearly something really dubious has been happening in this university for a long time. Why have we not focused on this university, you think?
Certainly, there is no doubt that with the kind of evidences which are emerging after this Delhi blast terror probe, it appears that a lot of nefarious activities did get carried out in this university. And these linkages are emerging. Some have emerged. There must be some more as well. And I'm sure such neglect would also be there in many other universities as well. Now, one of the reasons which I normally have been citing from the time this has happened is that we are reasonably soft when it comes to punishing the collaborators, punishing shall I say, the responsible authorities. Now, in this particular case, right from the owner and the chairman, he has also been involved. He's got unauthorized correction and construction in Mao, which is being demolished. There is also something to say that his brother is also involved in financial fraud. Then the kind of money laundering which he has done, I think 415 crores, that also is involved. And despite all that, we were given to understand 2-3 days back, there was a news to say that NAAC has not extended their accreditation. And now we find another news to say that, okay, they have already registered all the 415 vacancies or, the number of vacancies which they have, 150 vacancies they have registered all of them. on the plea that okay, you can't actually postpone the registrations and things like that. Now the question is, uh, earlier also we have seen that UAPA is a weak law as far as I am concerned. POTA was a stronger law. And in UAPA, all the police as well as other security agencies can do is you can lodge an FIR and ask for the custody. ED has also asked for the custody of this man for 13 days. Now, after 13 days, what? Because it's not the trials as well as the search of evidences are so complicated that it may not get completed. And after that, again, you are struggling with the court because of the weak law. Now, also, there are a whole lot of people who get freed. Now, you will find that out of all the doctors which have been caught, uh, 50% of that, I mean, that is my prediction, 50% of them will certainly go scot free. There will be a whole lot of lawyers who will be paid handsomely to defend them because somebody who has put crores in Al-falah University from abroad, I am sure he will put lakhs and crores for the lawyers also to defend these guys.
Yes.
Now, this is where I think we need to tighten the screws in a manner that the collaborators should be treated as terrorists and they must be punished and punished very harshly. And then only there will be some deterrence. Otherwise, if there was a case like which you just narrated regarding Mirza Shadab Baig, now that came to notice, they must have traced back as to where did he study. And after that, if nothing was done, to check this university. Even then, at that time, also the fund flow could have been checked, but it was not. So I think there are certain lapses which we need to take lessons from and go ahead to plug these gaps. Otherwise, it will be a cycle of events which will keep getting repeated. Some attention when the event happens, and after that, again, it's business as usual. Back to you.
Right. Let me, on that note, also bring in Mr. Sanjay Sahai and Padma Shri Dr. Sanjeev Bagai. Mr. Sahai, I want to understand from you, sir. As the investigation now continues into the Delhi blasts, we're learning that alumni of the Al-falah University, their names have also started emerging, and one such, Mirza Shadab Baig, a man who completed his BTech in 2007, was also named and involved in a series of bomb blasts and attacks between the same years, 2007 and 8. We're talking about the Delhi blasts, Ahmedabad blast, Gorakhpur blast, the Ahmedabad Surat attacks. His name has emerged in all. While yes, we can't argue that if there is, one bad person who comes out of a particular university, then the entire university for all times ahead should be under the scanner. But given the recent pattern that we've seen with over 10 doctors arrested from the same university, clearly dubious activities have been going on for a very, very long time. Do you think that we were a little lax as far as intel collection or even keeping an eye was concerned?
We cannot also argue it out that there is only one black sheep in a university and we cannot track that university because our general presumption is that there is a black sheep. Leave aside any number of black sheep in Al-falah University which came up with a declaration few days after the blast that they have nothing to do with an individual doctor. Have participated in whatever they have done. Now, the earlier panelist was talking about that we need to take lessons. How long can we maintain that status quo that we have to take lessons? There is a very clear-cut understanding of the responsibility of the regulatory agencies, the police and the intelligence agencies to sort out whatever they are mandated to do. And every single incident cannot be put under the carpet saying that we are learning lessons and collaborators have to be put inside. Then who are the collaborators and who are responsible? I would like to know. If UGC and NAC, so they are not collaborators, then who are the collaborators? And it's not Al-falah University. There are tons and tons of universities in this country. They might not be indulging in terrorist activities. But white-collar crimes are rampant. And we don't even know who is indulging, who is not indulging. The managements of universities are in such a situation that is unimaginable. There was a fake embassy which was running somewhere close to Delhi. So this is the state of affairs. Now, if we get into the NAC accreditation, I presume NAC accreditation was never there. If the NAC accreditation is not there and he is putting on the board all around the place, don't even the UGC and the NAC authorities even see what is being posted there? Can't they get into 700 universities, run a AI crawler and find out what is written on those websites? So literally it is a regulatory crisis of a nature which is unimaginable, and the universities are safe havens. There is absolutely no doubt about it. And the legal mandate is that you cannot enter the university until the vice chancellor or university management allows you to go inside. So this is the state of affairs, what you are talking from 2008-9. I would like to know how many background verification has been done and what is the documentation thereof, and who are the people who have done the background verification in the police and in the intelligence. This is, we have reached a time where very transparently all records have to be put in public domain, and we cannot keep covering. One side these guys are covered, other side the regulatory agencies are covered, third side other people are covered. Fourth side, the CCTVs are covered. This guy started from somewhere in Faridabad and he landed in Chandni Chowk, crisscrossing 50, 60 public domain TVs. Don't we have even a facial recognition? Can't we track even the number plate? When the social media handle says that we are tracking you, there is absolutely no tracking happen. So actually it was basically put in the public domain that we are out to get you and we will get you. So broadly, it is a complete smokescreen of governance and policing which has been created, and this smokescreen provides very, very good cover to them. Every case we have investigated well, we have taken it to the judicial process, and people have been hanged, and people have been put to life imprisonment. All those things have happened. But the point is why these things are happening. And I would like to know, currently let the UGC, NAC and whosoever are the regulatory agencies, let them do a cleansing of all universities in this country and give a white paper, things are fine. They can run and find out how many criminal cases are there. They cannot even find out background verification. Is even background verification being done? Is it a part of the process or not a part of the process? And ex post facto and everything happens, everybody becomes active. Whether it is a crime against women, whether it is ED, whatever it might be. I don't think this is the way we can move forward because there are so many gaps which needs to be plugged and plugged right now.